Alright, episode 5, I think. Yeah, you're not getting into your bed today, mate. But just to help you out a bit, we'll do a little bit of charity work. Now, I did log in a little bit ago. These guys just sitting in front of my house. There you go. But, really, that was just like, they killed 3 people. What we are going to do today, though, I'm going to put down my shield. There we go. This is looking very bland. Look at the house. I got diamonds. I got this. What don't I have? Food production. This is all I have. And considering I got 8 more days on the calendar. 6, 8, that's 2. I think there's 3. Or late wet. I still need to figure out what half of this means. I should probably start getting ready for summer. Which means spring and autumn. Means I can only grow wheat. Oh, I'm just gonna chuck all that in here. So I need a bucket and a hoe. Oh, perfect. I also want to make like a path. So we can actually, walk out here, turn left, go up into the village. I might move this again. And I'll finally work out what I'm doing with it. And just a little path. But I think the farm's a bit more important. Now, where are we going to put the farm? Good question. But I did work out I want to put a house over here. So maybe once we get all this set up and we're good, we'll... Why is there a... you know what, guys, we'll have a quick detour. Quick detour in the video. I want to see this hole. Well, I found the hole. It's a pretty circular hole. Pretty... A naturally spawning hole just like that. You know, get rid of the snow here. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, now, since we know what happened there, what I do want to work on is actually start converting this in the farmland. So I think I was talking about how we would unstone this. Why is there a creeper? We also want to start breeding villagers soon. Yeah, finally get a mending. We need a mending villager. But for now, I think we just start digging. You know what? I'll come back to you. You guys want to see me dig up this and place this. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Alright, I have... Excuse me. We have got some sort of farmland. What I'm going to do with it? Well, it's kind of obvious, guys. You don't really need to ask. We're going to farm. No, I'm just going to save us all the hassle. That's going to annoy me like 4 episodes. I'll tell you guys now. Episode 10 is just going to be me complaining about that if I didn't clean that up now. What we will do is start getting all of this as good ground. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. One here. Did I pick that up? I hope so. Because what I want to do as well, I'll put like lanterns on top of it. still kind of scared for winter. That's a whole... How many Minecraft days? 8, 16, 20. That's a whole 24 days worth of no food production. Lucky enough, we're still in spring. It's not like we're rushing for this. But the fact that it is a little scary. I'm just going to turn the entire bottom of this into a farm. Once I go to bed. And grab those. No, what we can do though, get some slabs. Get some torches. There we go. Because what I want to do, because now since these guys can be... I don't want a screenshot. Does this tell me if it's... I can't see. Alright, that's the water log. That's good. I'll just do that, that, and that. Then I can do... There we go. Now I can actually light this area up. I haven't done this to any of my farms yet. Ooh, look at that. Let me make sure. Is that gonna go? Alright, that's good. Need a little chicken water. Oh, I don't know what made all that noise. Actually, too jumpy. Minecraft is more of a horror game now. I need more water. Go right here. Boom, boom. Let there be light. Look, brother. Alright, I think that's just a little bit of farmland. Now, I remember in one of the old servers I used to be in, I had this thing called a wheat empire. All I did was just grow wheat. And as much as I would love to do that again, this seasons mod won't let me. So instead, this... You guys don't actually... I just jumped. This guy actually just made me jump. Alright, that's no longer Ned. You know what? You know what, Ned? No more bird food. I'm charity, you are charity. That's what he gets for making me jump. Maybe... I don't want to touch the birds just yet. I will, however, move this again. Still not happy with this location. If I put on the water. Just put it in. Maybe if I put like here. Home. With a capital M. I think that's a bit better. But I do want to make, maybe not out of this island. Just get it. Because what I want to do, I want to have a mixture of dirt, andesite, gravel, Or maybe coarse dirt. Alright. I will work on that another day. Episode 6, paths and things. But for now, I need to grow stuff. Which is what I could do if I get like a good supply of carrots. Alright, let's change this up. Usually I don't do this sort of stuff, but because it is, what's the word? I actually need a farm properly. So that's potatoes. And I have carrots here. And potatoes. And carrots. Cool. It's legendary farming. Amazon, if you ever need another farming show, I'm your man. Maybe I went overboard with the farm. You know what? This should hopefully grow faster than just if we did it naturally. Yep, see, it's already grown. Already grown. Goodness, I actually had no idea what I was going to do today. I just hit record. Farm's done. Maybe we actually do make that path. Let me just grab some of this. So I want to go here. I'm just planning out what the path is. Oh, we actually just line it up to the... There is a certain type of individual under me. I think they're called Endermen. Alright, I don't know how that did make me jump, but bloody Ned Flanders did. Now I see why Homer hated Ned so much. I understand the rage. I'm just gonna move that down. There we go. Alright, what is... Oh, that's a cave. Well, let's patch him up while no one's looking. And that's now no longer my problem. But what is my problem is the shovel. Yep. Thought that might happen. You know what? Maybe instead of tilling, I should have actually started that path. Do I even have sticks? I'm getting dangerously low on wood. That is another problem I'm going to have to deal with. Alright, I'll show you guys what I'm thinking of. I don't have the andesite. But how I usually make paths, I just like that. Maybe a little sprinkle there. And I'll get like gravel, and I'll fill the last of it in with andesite. Which, let's go find some andesite. I'll bring it back. Guys, I look away for like 3 seconds, and another bunch has just spawned. I don't even remember that tree being there. Yeah, come on, big guy. What the reason about? Stand around here. How are you reloading so fast? Now this Enderman. Where's this cave again? Now what I'm gonna do, because I didn't actually go out and look for any, I'm just gonna hope there's some in this cave. Lovely. How are you? Okay. Enderman diff, I think. Right. Granite. Diorite. Andesite. How do we just get a cave with no andesite? Every other material is average Right. What is this, guys? And there's a lava pool right here. It's built on a lava pool. Interesting. And we'll just pretend that never happened. Now he's gonna go find a cave. A cave over there. Let me actually make sure I'm recording. There we go. Yeah, I am recording. Sorry guys, I've got to have an alt tab really quick. Break that. Nothing. Come on, come on. You want some of that. Alright, we've got a nice big cave. No andesite. I'm not saying no to free coal. Dirt. I found iron before I found... You know what? I found diamond before I even found this stupid rock. How do you get diamonds before andesite? And then watch, next I don't want anymore, just like... manifest. There's more torches. Tree, you are mine. Alright, let's go find some andesite. Finally! Andesite. You guys don't understand how happy I am. Alright, I'm gonna mine a little bit of this and we'll go back to making the path. Alright, we've got the andesite. But it's really loud out there. Like, walk out. These are like the type of paths, and then what I could do... I left the dirt inside. There we go. What is it with these guys been spawning? So now we'll go grass.
Once the grass grows on it, it'll be much nicer. Sprinkle. Probably have to put torches down as well. Before actually just can't see what we're doing. What I want to do is also transform this village into a proper trading hub, not just keep it as a village. I'm debating whether I keep the path or not. This is usually how I do paths. The village is that way. You nitwits.